the director of Richard III. I have directed a few Shakespeare productions before that, and right now I'm really excited to be working on this one. And I think this being my first proper tragedy, I turn it into a satire. It's not to be too serious, and I'm really excited to show it to you. When I was asked to do a Shakespeare play for the Tower, I was browsing through a few of them and kind of rereading some of them, and I was in between, a comedy and something a bit more serious, and then I reread Richard III again, and it suddenly just dawned on me that kind of similar events have transpired not that long ago, and we really need to talk about it. And I think we really need to use that play to throw a mirror to what happened within the last few years, especially on our political arena, because I think it's quite a satire in itself. So I think improvisation helped with connecting characters and character work and establishing relationships between the characters. It's a collaborative process in my rehearsal room. I do encourage a lot of collaboration and sharing of ideas. And I think tackling a classical text also requires that, because we don't want to just kind of make a copy of whatever came before. We want to explore the text and be able to relate it to our current situation, to our mentality nowadays, and so on. So I think collectively we can just share and make it much more rich. It's fascinating, funny, and fantastic, just to make it an F.
Hi, I'm Chris Frawley, and I am playing Richard III in Richard III. So when I heard the synopsis that Richard III was going to be a take on modern UK politics, I really got that very, very quickly. The interplay of the characters and murder not necessarily having to be murder, it could be political assassination at the same time. I found the idea that Richard would be based loosely on Boris fascinating and funny. And so I was very up for it from word go. People should come to see Richard III because it's a very different take than perhaps traditional Shakespeare. And that in itself lends something very new to the viewing experience. The context, obviously the script is full Shakespeare. There's no changing of the words in any way. But how the characters interplay in a modern environment, I think people will be fascinated just about how much crossover there is from something that was written so long ago to events that we live with here and now and today. For me, I'm incredibly proud of it. I'm incredibly proud of everything that we've achieved. And I would like as many people to come and applaud my wig as possible, really.
4,
5, 6, 7,
1,
3,
5.
7.
So I'm Lande Bello, and I play Queen Elizabeth. I'm married to Edward IV. And so I'm part of the warring factions in the War of the Roses, so the family of York, and against the family of Lancaster. So when Cornelia approached me and said, actually, there's a part in there, would you be interested in auditioning? I had reservations as well because I had loads of things going on, but then I read it. And I thought, oh my God, and it was this particular scene, between Elizabeth and Richard, this two-hander, which is just absolutely marvellous. They're going at it, going at each other, and there's just so much, the stakes are so high, there's a lot going on in that scene. I just thought, oh my God, I've got to do this play. This is just fabulous, just on that scene alone. And so that's how I came on board. And all the fake news, and there is a lot of that in Richard III. It's full of fake news, and I'm a victim of that. Just my character is completely maligned, and it's just interesting how it's so easily done. All it takes is someone just making a comment, and juxtaposing your name next to it, and it becomes this thing. And and I love the way in the play that we use social media and modern day aspects to tease that out, because all those elements are there. And so it just makes it a really powerful, exciting piece, engaging. And I hope people will really respond to it. I mean, we've certainly had a marvellous time doing it. It's been such a journey, really, really exciting. I think we've got a group of really, really talented people on stage, off stage, all contributing and just worked so hard on this. First of all, it's high quality drama, and it is definitely, I think, one of the stronger Shakespearean plays. I know it's done a lot. It's a long play, but we have managed to truncate it into 2 hours, which is in itself no mean feat, and kept the integrity of the story, which is amazing. It's a fabulous story. It's really, really exciting, quality drama, and at the prices as well, that, this is really, really high standard, and I think people will respond well and enjoy it. There's humor in it. There's a lot of humor. It's not all tragedy. It's fun. It's engaging. There are times when it's sad as well, but you'll go through a roller coaster of emotions, and I think you'll have a great night out at the theatre.